Hey everyone, it's November 20th, and that means that if today is your birthday, you share it with mass murderer David Malcolm Gray, perpetrator of the Ara Moana massacre in 1990. And that is him right up there. Gray was born in 1956, the son of a manufacturing company employee and a machinist. He had two siblings and was considered a loner, occasionally working as a farmhand, but was unemployed most of his adult life. His father died in 1978 and his mother followed in 1985, after which he moved back to the family home in Ara Moana, New Zealand. He enjoyed reading and was a regular at a local bookstore, buying many military books and issues of Soldier of Fortune magazine. In 1990, he was involved in an incident where he threatened an employee of the store with a shotgun and was banned. In November of that year, Gray had a confrontation with his neighbor when the man's daughter walked across his yard, one in a series of conflicts the two had. After yelling at his neighbor, he went inside his home and retrieved an AK-47. He walked back out and shot his neighbor dead, then shot the girl and set their house on fire. Two more girls were inside, and a neighbor attempted to drive up to the door to get them out, but Gray shot at her van. He began shooting indiscriminately, aiming at anyone who came to help with the blaze. He killed men, women, adults, children, anyone he saw. Gray then entered another neighbor's home and shot the owner and a friend who happened to be there. One woman who was shot in the stomach crawled back to her home and called the emergency line. She later received a medal for her bravery in risking her life to get home and call for help. Police in New Zealand are not normally armed, but the first who responded had handguns and a rifle borrowed from a neighbor. One of the officers was shot in the head when he thought Gray was surrendering himself, and a roadblock was deployed on the only road out of town as a standoff ensued. The Special Tactics Group, STG, New Zealand's version of SWAT, caught a commercial flight from Christchurch first thing in the morning and had trouble getting their guns aboard the aircraft. The Air Force also responded as the STG went house to house to search for Gray. They found a few surviving victims who were hiding and finally caught a glimpse of Gray in a shed. He shot at the officers as they surrounded his hiding place before he ran out of the building yelling, "Kill me! Fucking kill me!" Officers shot him 5 times, but he initially survived and even struggled when being handcuffed, breaking one set of zip ties used to restrain him. Medical treatment was given to Gray, but he died from loss of blood a half hour later. Inside the shed, they discovered an arsenal of weapons and ammunition. All told, 13 victims lay dead due to Gray's actions, ranging in age from 6 to 71, with another 3 wounded. A few days after the massacre, arsonists burned Gray's house to the ground, with the community coming out to watch it go up in flames. New Zealand greatly restricted the accessibility of weapons afterward, passing strict gun control in 1992, with the only mass shooting since then being the terrorist attacks on 2 mosques in Christchurch in 2019. Gray and the Ara Moana massacre have been the subject of numerous books and movies, as well as a song by the Chills called Strange Case. If this is your birthday, I hope you have a great day. Leave me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday. If you know someone whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to David Malcolm Gray, I say, happy birthday, you bastard.